A few months ago, we told you about new features that Instagram was planning to employ to fight harassment. Two of those features are going live today, giving users the ability to block certain keywords from their comments. You can either choose the keywords or you can use their default lists of words to block. Now, Instagram has seen some abuse, but not as much as Twitter. Maybe they're thinking getting these features in before there's a huge problem is the answer. Do you think that this is a free speech issue?
No, yes. I mean, no matter what you do. Okay, let's put it this way. It's a free speech issue in general, but in the privacy of my own page or my own comment section, I have the right to not like something that someone says. I have the right to not be spammed because these companies can't protect me from spam. So yes and no, but in your own personal domain, if you want to take the time to filter out someone calling you a doofus magoofus, then you could go ahead and put that in there.
I am totally going to put doofus magoofus on
Good, because I was going to comment on one of your pictures. I was going to slip it in there on you. But I mean, it's one of those things I feel like everybody's so sensitive right now and everything's such a big deal. But at the same time, there's bullying and there's a lot more youth on these apps and stuff now. And maybe if parents with their kids can go through them and filter out certain things, that'll make it a more enjoyable experience for them. So I'm not against it. I think it's something that has to be done. That's one of the problems with Twitter. There's no accountability. There's no checks in place. People just run around willy-nilly trying to destroy people on Twitter. So I guess it's a good thing, even though I don't like it because of free speech.
Well, I know you spend a lot of time on Twitter and Instagram. You're active on both. Do you find do you have a different community in either of the social networks? And is one more or less kind?
Instagram is favorable to Facebook, where people feel like they can be checked or found per se, because they're putting up images of their life and things like that. Like, it's a very niche kind of thing, unless they're like one of those meme people. Whereas Twitter, you know, you can get mad and start up a new account like that and be an egghead and then just start ripping on somebody and have no fear or care about them finding out who you are, what you got going on. People are much more brazen on Twitter than they are anywhere else as far as bullying and trolling are online.
I agree. And Scooter X in our chat room is saying the speech is still free. You're just shouting into the void, which is totally true. Like, I don't believe blocking someone is against free speech. I don't think blocking, you know, you're seeing certain terms. As long as I'm doing it myself, I have the control of it myself. I get to decide what I see or don't see. I totally agree with you. It's, you know, it's like when we used to all have our own personal blogs. Like, I would delete comments. I mean, I'm okay with putting up criticism, but if someone is hateful or just using words that I just don't want to see, I'm okay with deleting those.
I drove by a KKK rally one time. I could have stopped and enjoyed the message, but I chose to keep on moving. So it's the same thing. You know, you can either stand outside and listen to someone speaking, or let's say you went to watch a movie and you don't like the message. You can get up and leave and go away from it. So it's the same thing. We try to add more onto it because it's online, but the world kind of works that way too. If you're here, if someone's yelling at you in the street, just walk away.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree. Well, I tried to use the comment feature earlier today, and it just looks like the servers are overloaded. You know, you have to update Instagram, and then you touch on the gear icon, and then you scroll down to comments, and it just said you can't do it right now. So I guess everyone's trying to delete certain words from their comments. So.
After all that pinching and zooming that people were doing for no odd reason, I guess the servers just couldn't handle all this word taken out. That is the silliest thing. I saw you earlier. I was watching you and Uncle Leo. And the point of zooming in on a picture, okay, cool. I'm trying to see the cookie on the table. What in the world is the point of zooming in on a video that I can't just turn and watch full screen? I just want to watch some of these videos without squinting at this little box. Can't we just pinching and zooming does nothing for me? Some of these videos are real funny and I'm trying to watch them. And I got like 4 people huddled around a phone looking at this little middle section of my phone to try and watch the video. It's silly. Come on, Instagram. Get yourselves together. Pinching on a video? What purpose? What purpose?
Just to say you can? I don't know. But you're right. You're right.